I was listening to this young brother who a Muslim. I think his name Rizzy or something. They was in a barber shop or whatever, and he said something about the Minister Malcolm X's assassination, and I had said something similar, and he was like, I hate them people on YouTube, so I don't know if he was talking about me, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing now is coming and clarifying what I'm talking about. See, because I'm saying if you are deemed guilty of something and you do not vigorously defend yourself, then how are we who outside of your understanding supposed to know what you saying now? You know what I mean? Because he is like, he said he was born in 1990. Well, my daughter was born in 1989. So my daughter, my first child, older than him. So I'm saying to him, see, I'm saying I only saw the superficial, So I'm saying it could be something deeper because now I'm caught up in it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying, look how vigorously I'm defending myself because I know that if I don't defend myself, then my children and my wife is subject to ridicule. See? So that's why I'm in court saying, nah, man, my children and my wife life was real, right? And you attack my character. Now, that's character assassination. You see what I'm saying? So that's what happened. If you look at it, that's what is going on with the Muslims, right? Because now people cite, I cite that as a reason why I didn't deal with Islam. Now, am I wrong? See, this is why I'm saying if you don't fight for your history, then the distortion in your history is your fault. Because how can this young brother come and educate now when he wasn't born during the time of the assassination, just like I wasn't born? So the only thing that I have to go off is the history that is made. And now if he have history that is not recorded, then see, if I was the black Muslims, I would sue the government for slandering my organization. See, that's what I'm doing. I'm in the courts suing for the slander of myself and my company, right? Because they not only lied to the world, they lied to my wife. They lied to my children. See, this is an internal thing because now my family acted off of bad information. See, so now if I know the truth, then only I can defend myself. See, like a lie, right, comes from many different sources. Because once somebody believes the lie, they sell the lie they believe, right? So now, if you are caught up in the lie, then you start lying too. But if they lying on you, then you now gotta tell your story. If not, who gonna know the truth? So that's what I was trying to tell a young brother. I'm saying, hey man, all I know is what history say. Now I don't know what history is hiding. See, those people who was a part of that history should be vindicating themselves from the charge that history has given the black Muslims. See, that's all I'm saying. Because I saw the movie. Is you telling me that the movie that Spike Lee did wasn't true? See, why didn't you come and sue that? See, because I'm not going to let nobody tell my wife a lie on me. Because if I'm going to mess up my family, then let me do it. See, don't lie on me and then mess up my family. You know, I never like dudes like that. You know what I mean? Like, they'll talk to a woman, but they'll be talking about the woman man. So I'm saying, damn, bro, you know the woman got a man. Why you sitting up there doing that? Because, you know, I come from a player background where you talk a woman out. You feel what I'm saying? You don't make her mad. Then you saying, well, bro, you ain't got no good woman. You got a mad woman. You see what I'm saying? So she not really caring about you. She trying to hurt somebody else because the information you gave her. So you ain't no player, man. That ain't no play there. That's rank, man. You ain't, to me, you soft because you can't do it on your own. You need the dirty me. So if you dirty and mean, then you not really getting this woman, you making the woman mad. See, and that's what I'm saying about the devil. I'm saying, so if I argue with my wife, then he right, whoever it is. But if I let her see for herself by bringing whoever lied to her out, now she looking at me as still handling my business, right? So now that's what I'm saying to any man, right? Why would you get mad with your woman when you see the problem, right? So that's like you in a hurricane, cause we in Florida, but you mad with your lady for not boarding up the windows. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she not the cause of the hurricane, but why you didn't board up the windows if you saw the hurricane coming? But see, now you want to blame like Adam blamed Eve. But see, I ain't never been that type of brother. See, I run my situation. That's why I know everything in my situation. See, because I run it. So that's why when they came against me and they went through my lady, she didn't know everything because she didn't want to know. See, when I was trying to tell her, she was like, Tommy, you got it. You handle it. I'm just doing, she wanted to do what she wanted to do, which is raise our children. And I'm cool with that, but the financial thing, she ain't want to deal with it because that was me. See, that was what I wanted for my family. See, she didn't care if we lived in that house, or she didn't care where we was at, long as we was together. See, me though, I was working a plan, and the plan I was working dictated the lifestyle we were living. See, that's why I'm telling y'all about the tax code. See, the tax code is what showed me that the money that I was making, I wasn't living to the level that I should have lived at. So when you live below your means, right, then you gotta pay. See what I'm saying? So say you make, like I was making $50,000 a year. Well, if when I was staying in a house that cost $50,000 a year, it cost me to live in that house. See, because the taxes were saying that, hey man, you living pretty good and other people struggling. So we need, cause you getting this blessing, which makes sense. See, that's what you do in church. You pay tithes for the blessing of God. See, but in the secular world, you pay taxes for being blessed. See, so it's basic. What you're really thinking about, or what you should think about, is the more taxes that you pay, the more blessings you have. See, but because selfish people make wealth, then knowledge has no value. Right? So now, I'm saying this. Therefore, if Jacob is not Israel, and I, for whom simple name is Tommy Chancey Council Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally judged the state of Florida in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning for illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally making me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, property of the state of Florida in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, for which is why I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally judged the United States of America in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning for aiding and abetting, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as to assist the state of Florida in the commission of a crime against me, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning by illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally supporting the state of Florida's illegal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, as well as federal attack of me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, which is why the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran are now all in aid of the King, for which is defined, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as a legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal request of King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally made by the tenants for whom are the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning for relief from the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, as well as the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan's illegal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal demand for rent, tuition, tithe, tax, or payment of any kind in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world. After my, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated's legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal purchase, for which is defined as to obtain by paying the equivalent, for which is defined as equal in force, amount, or value in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world. Also equal in area or volume in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, but not superposable. So, for which is defined as superposable. So it's SOPERPOSABLE. And that's defined as to place in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. Now, I'm using the definition. See, that's why I'm saying this is educating you the way I educate myself. So this is not a book. This is how to. So you can have instructions in a booklet, right? Now it's a booklet, but it's a pamphlet. See, so depending on the volume of knowledge decides if it's a pamphlet, uh, um, uh, a book, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess, so that's why I'm saying legally, religiously, spiritually, biblically. See, I'm just telling you all of the different dimensions of this movement, right? Because it's showing you how to operate with love for yourself and understanding of the law. See, but in my case, it was love for my wife, my daughter, my son, my grandmother, all of the people that I loved. You see what I'm saying? And I knew loved me, and I didn't want to hurt them. See, because that's why I worked and I stayed away from myself. See, because for a person like me, you call it humble. See, but a person like me, that when I want something, I devise a plan to get it, but the way I know how to get it, it wouldn't have took the time it took. You see, I still would have got it, but I wouldn't have been able to show how I got it. See, so by me being obedient to my vow to my wife, then I humbled myself, because the value of what I was doing as a husband to my wife, to me, and the things I was providing for my daughter before my son came, and then my son and my daughter when he came, it made me not want nothing else. See what I'm saying? So I was thankful for where I was, because I understood where I came from, right? Now, when the evilness that was around me on my job came into my home, what more could I do but what I did on the job, which keep on prosecuting the evil around me. Now, once it come home, now the people who see now what my wife think when she was my girlfriend, see, you have to pay for that longevity, right? Then when I wouldn't talk to certain people and all that, see, now all of that started making people think you crazy, right? But you saying, okay, Tommy, you understand. They don't understand that, hey man, the evil that I went to work with every day done came home. So now, what can I do but let you do whatever you want to do? See, so that's why I can understand what's going on. So now, all right, so check this, super proposable, and for which is to place in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning in place of money. So see, what I did was I put the law that protects we the people inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. Instead of me taking the money, I then took the protections so we can make money like the wealthy man make money. So say when the wealthy man lobby your politicians, right? Then your politicians make laws for your employer that he or she don't give you a living wage, because what they're doing is they're giving your elected officials money so you don't have money. So what I did was I caught the elected officials as well as the spiritual world through Pastor Willie C. Bonds plotting against we the people. See, that's what done happened. But then what they tried to do is make me come over to their side. But I'm saying, man, you didn't let me in before. So why you want to let me in now? And then, well, what am I going to be? Am I going to be the last or am I going to be the first? In your spiritual world, what I'm going to be? So now, well, they not going to make me the king. They not going to make me the bishop right off rip, right? They want me to come in and listen to them. And I'm saying, well, you can't even come to court. So what truth is you telling me that I can't speak my truth back to you? See, so that's what I'm trying to tell you, young brothers who Muslims, you young sisters who Muslims, you young brothers who Christians, you young sisters who Christians. I have been dealing with me being me before you were born. And I had to deal with it with Christians and now with Muslims. So see, I'm asking then, well, what truth do you then attack me with when you not talking about you? I'm talking about what I did inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. Me. I'm not talking about Jesus. I'm not talking about nobody. I'm not talking about the prophet. I'm talking about me. And I'm saying the reason why I did it is because when I was 6 years old, I said I was going to do it. Now, if it wasn't for the post office and Bill Hurd Chevrolet and SunTrust Bank, how could I fulfill that prophecy that I said I was going to do when I was 6 years old without these evil entities giving me the evidence to support who I am? So now, I was 6 years old. On Sunday, I went to church, got whooped for saying I was going to save my people. The Monday, the next day, I went to school and was asked what I'm going to do when I grow up. I said, I'm going to be a lawyer, and I was denied. So within a 24-hour period, I was denied of saving my people, by my people, and I was whooped. I was whooped in church by my people in the name of Jesus at 6 years old. Then I went to school and was denied my profession. And then my mother had to tell me that if I wanted to be a lawyer, learn the laws, and then when it came time, she said, when it come time for you to be a lawyer, you'll be one. So now, is that not my mother's prophecy? When I read that Ishmael's mother was told by the angel of Gabriel at the fountain that he would be hated of all men. So now, if these people mother telling them and giving them instructions, well, why my mother couldn't give me instructions? And if I followed the instructions that my mother and my father gave me, because my father told me when I was 14 years old and got in trouble, my mother made me write him in prison. He wrote me back. He said, Tommy, if you ever get into trouble, go to the law library. Now, I'm 14. I never got in trouble. Well, I got in trouble, but my daddy was there. He was trying to tell me to stay in. They gonna let me out. My mama said, get my son out of there. They had to come get my mama came, got me out. See, now my daddy, he left me in. See, when I was in the Navy, this already happened. But my mama came and got me. See, that's how I know. If my mama was living, this wouldn't be going on. But I knew that my daddy, because I had already saw him and how he used the system. See? So he's saying, well, hey, man, they got to let you out tomorrow. But I'm saying, man, I don't want to be locked up at all. See, period. Because I didn't do what the man said I did. The man was saying I started a riot and all this here, man. And I'm saying, what? When the judge was running off all the charges, I'm like, hey, man, I'm supposed to be here for peeing in the parking lot. That's what the dude had arrested me for. But he talking about I'm inciting a riot and all this. So that's why now I'm being thorough with them, because I saw, man, I was a veteran, man. That man tried to destroy me. But the judge, because I had been in Pensacola almost 4 years, and they had never had I ain't never been in trouble, and I'm about to get out. And he say, man, I'm not fit to mess up your life like this. The judge said it. He said, so the police had to be racist, man. And me and the guy and I was just talking like, yeah, man, I'm about to get out the Navy. Yeah. But this bastard is just whooping me with the pen, man. Whooping. I say, man, I stopped the man. Hey, y'all should be able to see that. See? In Pensacola, Florida, in the criminal courthouse in 91. I think it could have been, because I got out, I got out August. No, I got it. July. I got out July, the beginning of July. So after, I think it was after the 4th of July. Because matter of fact, I think my uncle got killed the weekend because I was about to get out. That's what I'm saying. I was with my uncle. Well, all of that happened right when my uncle got killed. And yeah, man, the dude tried to, and the judge was like, nah, man, I ain't gonna, I could remember him saying, he said, man, I'm not gonna mess up your life. Man, I had so many charges. I'm saying, what? So this is what I'm telling y'all, right? If something is personal, why would you make it religious? When I'm seeing what they did to me, I'm seeing that they could have did it to my wife, my children, and then I chose to think about you. See, because they had gave it back to me, but they didn't want the case to protect you and your children. That's why I'm telling you I defended we the people against the corporate structure that has us financially enslaved, right? So now this is what I'm saying. So in place of money, see, so that means that's why I left the Florida Constitution of the United States. That's you all. See, so that's you all, the United States of America. That's the United States Constitution is you all in all 50 states and territories. The Florida Constitution is every citizen in the state of Florida. So when I put the Florida Constitution, that was every citizen in the state of Florida. When I put the United States Constitution, that was every citizen in all 50 states and territories, plus their allies. See, so now I was defending we the people plus our allies, because the people who was deceiving the corporate structure of America was deceiving the allies in our name. So that's what I'm telling y'all. When you look at that debt ceiling, that's us being enslaved financially to these corporate America's allies. See, when you got debt, you actually owned by whoever owned your debt. So that's why I'm saying, hey man, according to the Constitution, can't no foreign entity own our debt. Because now they mean they own us. And that's why I hit them with the Declaration of Independence to take that debt. Because understand, when they deal with people, they deal with kings. See, they president, but they deal with kings. So now when they are indebted to a king, that's the same thing as the 13 colonies being owned by King George III. So see, if you're not up on history, then you below the history. See what I'm saying? See, so what I was up on history. That's why I'm making my history. See, I'm saying, well, hey, this is America history, but this is Tommy Chancey Council Sr.'s history. See, and I'm making my history inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. So that's why, and as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida. So I had to use my truth like my enemy using money. So therefore, my truth is now commanding the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 against the corporate structure of the United States of America and its currency. See, so they have money and I have love and truth. And that's why I'm saying the equivalent of money, because people love money, right? So that means love is equivalent to money to them. But to me, love is equivalent to my wife and our daughter and our son, because without the love I got for her, then they wouldn't have lived in the love we had for each other. See, they are a byproduct of this love that we had for each other, right? So now, how could I then put a monetary value on some love that was generated when I was 15 years old? See, and then 5 years later, it generated a child. So love generated a child. See, not lust, love. Now, love raising that child. See, that's why hate couldn't penetrate me no more, because I had something that I love more than I love myself. See, when my daughter was born, I became second. And then when my son was born, I became third. See, but really I became fourth. See, because my wife, we were equal. But see, once we had the child, see, she became worth more than me, because she had our children. See, she had our child. So now she worth way more than me now, because no matter if she left me and it was just her and I, then I wouldn't have had nothing to worry about no more. She gone and she gone. But if she'd have left me and she had my daughter, see, I still would have been attached, because my daughter there. Now I got to worry about what man she got. See, I'm saying, hey, man, look, so I got to go talk to him and let him know, hey, man, if you touch my child, bro, I'm coming over here. You know what I mean? And now when I get here, whatever we going to do, we going to do. See what I'm saying? So you got to let him know that, hey, you with this woman, you not with my child now. I'm still the father of my child. But I'm glad that it didn't have to go that way, but I'm just saying. You feel what I'm saying? So I had put in place of money, for which is defined as something generally accepted as a medium of exchange, a measure of value, or a means of payment inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. See, and that's why when I come to you all now, I'm telling y'all all I have is love. Because if I would have took the money, then how would you know the love? See, how would you know a father's love if it's contingent on money? See, so if your father is not your father because he can't take care of you, that doesn't mean I'm not my children's father. See, that's what I'm saying. When they took the job, see, I'm saying, well, okay, I don't need your job. I got my own company. But now what they did, and I'm saying, well, now you trying to hurt my family. See, that's what I keep telling my family and friends. I'm saying, well, y'all know that the post office fired me when I was 25. My wife know it. Now my daughter may not know it because she was like 4 or something. You know what I mean? But my family knew, my daddy, everybody knew them people fired me. They fired me the first 40 days in, man. My mama had just died and everything, man. I was finna kill that dude. See, that's why I'm charging them with attempted murder. See, I was just trying to figure out how to get away with it. Man, y'all don't understand. Man, I had worked for Cablevision. I'm gonna show you how these people was just, they wouldn't stop. I went, the man hired me. We couldn't afford a daycare, nothing. My daughter got to sit out in the waiting room while I go, and she like, man, Tamika, okay, she was 5. Cause her birthday was in November. She was like her daddy. She couldn't go to school till she was 6. So she was out there sitting. And I never forget it because the lady say, man, she's so mannerable. She sat out here like a little lady. And I'm saying, yeah, the man told he say, well, hey, he hired me. He gave me my truck. Everything I was fit to go. I was working with Telestat Cable, man, for about a second. He say, by the way, he say, well, what you been doing for the last 2 months? And I said, man, I was working for the post office. Boom, boom. That man took my application, tore it up, and threw it away. Now, that's the truth. Now, people say, well, why did you say that? I'm saying because it's the truth. But I saw the end. I said, okay. So now, I end up getting my job back. See, this is what I'm telling y'all with the equivalent of money. I used the Civil Rights Act of 1964. I went and put a EEO in against the post office and at down in the city hall in Orlando, Florida. See, then when I got them involved, I got my job back. See, that's all they wanted to give me back was my job. They didn't want to give me no money, but like I say, at the time I was 25, my daughter was 5. Man, I got it. You know, I'm thinking father. I'm not thinking, I'm thinking protector. I'm not thinking opportunity. See, that's what I was trying to tell my daughter when I was telling her about when the teacher and I got into it, and I didn't think about money. I was thinking about they gonna respect me. See, that's what I was telling my daughter. I'm saying, see, even when I was young, I was making them people respect me. And if it got violent, I didn't care. You understand me? So I'm trying to tell her like, hey man, daddy, these people finna make me do something here. And I don't, I'm trying to let you see that, hey man, daddy trying, but these people not stopping. See? So if this is the second time you've done something, how wouldn't I know how combative you are, how violent you are, how very strict you are in your illegalities? You done them to me before when I was 25. Now, this time I'm 39 and I got a boy. See, I got an image now, and I gotta show him how to be a man in this situation. Now, before I had a daughter, just a daughter, well, I gotta provide for her. I'm not gonna be an ignorant man and not be able to provide for my daughter. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna go back to work and I'm gonna boom, boom, boom. Now, when they kept going and little Tommy came, see, now it's a chess match, what with a checker strategy. See, I'm saying, okay, now I'm finna show you I'm my king, I'm my God, I'm everything to me, right? Now you got to come and now try to move me out of my position. And I'm saying I'm rooted in, brother. I'm inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. Then I moved them into the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida. Now I'm saying, what you gonna do now? See, that's what I'm telling you about a blind person who blinded by power. See, the only thing that's gonna wake them up is the masses. When the masses see that they powerless. Now they never been powerless before. See, that's what I was telling them. I'm saying I've always been a rejected king. So this does not make me powerless. It's going to make me powerful beyond measure, because now you got to come into court and your power going to become my power. See, so that's why I'm telling my friends and family, look, I don't want to be famous, because that's what you going to make me. Who are you? But you made me, well, my family and friends made me insane. And now I'm asking, well, when was I crazy? Well, you didn't say I was crazy when the teacher and I got into it and they expelled me. These still with my friends. My wife was my wife. And you saw me come back to school. You saw it. Everybody in Edgewater saw that. I came back to school. No lawyer. I had got into it with a teacher. But the next year, they say they was gonna get me, but a black dude pissed me off. See, that's why I can't let that happen no more. See, this is what I'm saying. If I'm living my life in a circle, and I'm saying this happened to me at Edgewater High School, now why would I let it happen to my wife and children? When I saw it was, you tried to do it to me when I was a kid. Now, why would I let you prosper? So now, what I did is I gave them the law, and now they supposed to give me my wife and my kids. See, because I got the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 in defense of me, my wife, and my 2 children, plus our business affairs, Folk Houses Incorporated. So see, I'm saying I'm just like America. I'm protected by the same documentation that they protected by. But how can they be protected by it in the world, but not be protected by it in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, or inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida ever since February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning? If you all in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world do not see now the value of money as more valuable than my truth. See, because now you're using your interpretation of someone else's testimony to then devalue my testimony. But what I'm saying is, how can you use the Prophet Muhammad against me and I can't use the Prophet Muhammad against you? Because at least my testimony is mine. You not using what you doing. See, you saying what the Prophet Muhammad said, but then now I'm going to go get him too, right? So let me show you this now. So this is in place of money, right, inside of the civil and criminal courthouse. So I did that. See, for God's children, for whom are Allah's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world, as well as for God's for whom is Allah's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world, from the dragon for whom is defined as someone or something formidable, for which is defined as causing fear in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world. Okay, now, as that old serpent for which is defined as a obnoxious creature that creeps, hisses, and stings, which is the devil for whom is defined as a person of notable energy, recklessness, and dashing spirit in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world, as well as Satan, for whom is defined as the angel who in Jewish belief is commanded by God to tempt humans to sin, to accuse the sinners, and to carry out God's punishment, as well as the rebellious angel who in Christian belief is the adversary of God and the Lord of evil in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. So is why my for whom that simple name is Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally emancipation, for which is defined as, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as a surrender, for which is defined as to make the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, as well as the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, yield to the power, control, or possession of God, for whom is Allah's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world. And Allah, for whom is God's children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world upon demand in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as by compulsion, for which is defined as an act of compelling, for which is defined as that compels, for which is defined as to drive the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, as well as the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, forcefully inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, is when, where, how, as well as why. My for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, as well as federally renunciation, for which is defined as the act or practice of renouncing, for which is defined as to refuse to follow, obey, as well as recognize the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, as well as the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, any further in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. Okay, so now this is when, so now I'm gonna go get, to corroborate what I'm saying, I'm going to get the Prophet Muhammad out of the Shihi International Version of the Holy Quran, out of chapter 16, verses 80 through 90. And so it's this, 80 is, this is a Shihi International Version of the Holy Quran, chapter 16, verse 80. It said, and Allah has made for you from your homes a place of rest, and made for you the hides of the animals' tents, which you find light on your day of travel and your day of encampment. And from their wool, fur, and hair is furnishing and enjoyment, i.e. provisions for a time. Okay, and Allah has made for you from that which he has created shadows, i.e. shade, and has made for you from the mountains shelter, and has made for you garments which protect you from the heat, and garments, i.e. coats of mail, which protects you from your enemies in battle. Thus does he complete his favor upon you, that you might submit to him. But if they turn away, O Muhammad, then only upon you is responsibility for clear notification. In the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on October 17th in 2023 at 7:35 in the morning. They recognize the favor of Allah, then they deny it, and most of them are disbelievers. See, now this is what the Prophet Muhammad saying. So now if my truth has now made you a disbeliever in me, then how can you believe in the Prophet Muhammad's testimony that tells you that the importance of the truth? See, so you are just like the Christians. See, you're not judging me to my merit, you judging me to your understanding of my worth. And I'm saying, well, if you don't have value, then how can you see value in me? So see, I see value in you because I see value in me. That's why I'm in court showing you my value. But you in the church, the mosque, the temple, the synagogue, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, detention centers, jails, and prisons somewhere in the world talking about me. See, but look at your confinement. At least I made it through court. Now, I may not make it out of your understanding, but at least I made it further than Jesus. I made it out of court. See, so before you even met me, I made it through my judgment day. So how you're not being judged when you judge me, and you didn't even go to court like Jesus of Nazareth or Galilee. So how can you be an instrument of Christianity if you won't even come and become the foundation of your belief. Because Jesus didn't become your teacher until he was crucified for the things he did before. So that's why, how can you be a believer in the Prophet Muhammad and then disbelieve in my love that I showed for you in the fight? See, I was in court fighting for my life, and I saw your life in jeopardy in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world. So then I gave you a legal defense. So how can you now come with the Prophet Muhammad's testimony and deny me life? And mention the day when we will resurrect from every nation a witness, i.e. their prophet. Then it will not be permitted to the disbeliever to apologize or make excuses, nor will they be asked to appease Allah in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on October 17th in 2023 at 7:38 in the morning until eternity. Because if you miss the original court date, then how are you a prophet? See, according to this, you were supposed to come in, see, look, and mention the day. That's August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, when we will resurrect from every nation a witness, i.e. a prophet, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. Then it will not be permitted in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, nor prisons all over the world, to the disbeliever to apologize or make excuses in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, nor prisons all over the world, nor will they be asked to appease. Now let's look at appease now. Excuse me. But you know I mess up a word anyway, so. Let's see. Appease. Okay, it's pacify. Okay, especially to make concessions to someone such as an agitator. Aggravate. Oh, shit. Aggressor, man. Okay. Aggressor. See, I done got agitated that day, but see, that's why I say, that's why I'm doing this. Cause I want my grandkids to see, you know, cause your mama gonna say stuff and she'll be right. But I'm showing her, see, that I expect the same thing out of you I expect out of myself, cause you me. And so if I expect less out of you than I expect out of myself, how I'm gonna get the best out of you? See, so I can't look at that face. See, I gotta look at the future. See, I gotta see you not as a child. I gotta see you as my caregiver. Just like I'm caring for you, see, cause I was taking care of my grandmama. So see, I guess I was scared straight. You see what I'm saying? Because I realized that if I mess up this child, I'm not gonna have no me like my grandmama got me. See, so I guess that's why, you know, I am more cognizant of my age, because I realize that I'm getting older, and the older you get, the more vulnerable you become. You become a kid again. See, you're not as strong. So you need your kids to love you. You need them to protect you. So if you didn't protect them, why would they protect you? See, so all of these fathers, I'm your father, man, that don't mean nothing because you teaching them how to be just like you. So if you're not protecting them, why would they protect you? If you're not respecting them, how do you think you're going to get what you're not giving? See, so that's why I don't crowd my children. I let them grow. See, I don't call them and put them in my business because I'm their father. So I'm handling this business. So whenever they come to me, then I'll be able to be their father, study telling them what we need to do to become prosperous as a family, not as individuals. See, that's why we are forecasters. See, our company, because we was always supportive of each other. Whatever your dream was, I was with my wife. That's why she didn't do nothing but go to school the first 6 years of our marriage. She worked because she wanted to work. See, I made sure that I could support us on $6.80 an hour so she could go to school. And we had 2 cars and a house. See, but do I get any credit? No. But history says it because nobody can go back and say, you can't undo what was done. So if I did it, then I did it. So aggressor, right? One that commits or practices aggression. So a please is someone such as an aggressor or a critic, often at the sacrifice of the principles, right? See, so now they sacrifice the principles of the Florida Constitution. The elected officials in the state of Florida sacrifice the principles of the Florida Constitution as well as the Florida Bill of Rights inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, right? So now, let me see. This thing done moved again. Wait a minute. Oh, I got to try to find out where I'm at. Man. See, this thing done changed on me. I don't know. I got, okay, in camp traveling. Boom, boom. I remember I had that one. Hold on, sorry, I got to find it. But I don't want to get off of this because I wanted to go down to what I was going to, but if I can't find it back, like I say, man, it done flipped on me. So it's something. Damn. Okay, hold on. What is 70? What? No, this ain't. Damn, what? That's 16. I mean, this thing don't just, See, but you know, like I said, boy, when these people don't want you to, boy, like, golly, where it went? See, that's what I said, man, bro, look at him. These people suffer, man. But then it make it look like it's you. I mean, they done did something here, and you know, but it happens to me all the time. So that's why I say I put it out here so you can see it. You know what I mean? I was just here. I just put my head down and came back, and where I was reading gone. And all I made for you, your home's a resting place for you to hide and place animals and tents. Wait a minute, I eat shadow. Okay, hold on, here it is right here. Is this it? Shadows and mountain garments you can protect, but if that turn away. Okay, yeah, okay. Dang, that thing went. They recognize the favor of Allah, then they deny it, and most of them are disbelievers. Okay, I'm back. And mention the day when we will resurrect from every nation and witness. Man, okay, yeah, I was there. Please, all right, now we back. It's 85. Man, that thing took me all the way to 70. And see, it's not, oh man, anyway. I don't know. I had to go from 70 all the way back to 1500. Okay. And when those who wrong see the punishment, it will not be lightened for them, nor will they be reprieved. Oh, maybe that's why they did it. They ain't want me to say that part, huh? So okay. And when those who wronged see the punishment in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, it will not be lightened for them in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, nor prisons anywhere in the world, nor will they be reprieved. Oh, but okay, 85. Because I'm gonna try, boy, I tell you, now I wonder if they're gonna go back again. Boy, I tell you. Oh, they did it again. they did it again. Boy, I tell you, but at least this time I know. Man, they did it. See, why is it flipping? It don't normally flip like that. Okay, hold on. Come on, man. Okay, wait. Let me see. That's it. Okay, hold on. Hey, man, we learning now. You got to beat the devil with his stuff. Reprieve. Okay, to delay the punishment of someone such as a condemned prisoner, right? So, see, they know that they already condemned inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. So what they doing now is they trying to delay it, see, by you not knowing about it in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, nor prisons anywhere in the world. So see, as long as you don't know the truth, then you can't use the truth in self-defense against the opinionated. See, so they telling you about what the Prophet Muhammad prophesies, but they not telling you that the Prophet Muhammad's prophecy was fulfilled inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, nor inside of the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, which is why I, for whom simple name is Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., am telling you about what I, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy did on behalf of the citizens of the state of Florida inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as what I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated did for the citizens of the United States of America and its territories, as well as its allies in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, on October 7th in 2023 at 7:51 in the morning. So when is this country that says it believes in God is going to tell the truth to its citizens? See, now your elected officials tell you lies to get elected, but when are they going to tell you the truth about their elections? See, they never going to do that. And now look, and when those who associate others with Allah in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world, see their partners in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida ever since February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, they will say, "Our Lord, these are our partners to you, whom we use to invoke and worship besides you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world." But they would throw at them the statement, "Indeed, you are liars," in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida ever since February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And they will impart to Allah that day their submissions inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. So now, who have you been serving ever since February 20th in 2018 all over the world until October 17th in 2023 at 7:53 in the morning, if you didn't know what I did inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning? See, so what truth has set you free when my truth got me in exile? See, so wouldn't your truth then let my truth deliver me from your religious opinion if it was true? See, and laws from them is what they used to invent in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world. See, because they inventing their interpretation of what was prophesied. So now they are being judged by the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth that came from me, for whom believe that I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, is God, for whom is Allah, and Allah, for whom is God, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. So how can any of you who do not have a testimony inside of any courthouse saying who you are, how can you then deny who I have proven myself to be on October 17th in 2023 at 7:58 in the morning, when I also proved who I am on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, after I left out of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida as I am. So I have never changed. They have given me an illegal charge and I want it removed. So now it says, those who disbelieved and averted others from the way of Allah in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world, we will increase them in punishment over their punishment for what corruption they were causing in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world, from inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as on October 17th in 2023 at 7:56 in the morning. And mention the day when we will resurrect among every nation. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. And mention the day when we will resurrect among every nation a witness over them from themselves, i.e. their prophet, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world. And we will bring you, O Muhammad, as a witness over these, i.e. your nation, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on October 17th in 2023 at 7:57 in the morning, after I, for whom simple name is Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., was the prophet who gave his testimony in defense of himself inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And then I, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, protected witness, but was a witness over my nation, for which is Folk Houses Incorporated, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018, on into eternity. Because once I did it, it is done. So now, when did you bring the Prophet Muhammad inside of the civil or criminal courthouses in any state and defend and let him defend you for you protecting your people and his people? See, because that's why I can't go back to my wife, because I wouldn't leave a Muslim in peril. I wouldn't leave a Christian in peril. I wouldn't leave an atheist in peril. See, I'm giving everybody the truth to save everybody from the lie, right? Now, and we have sent down to you the book. See, so if the Prophet Muhammad sent you a book, then see, I sent you a book too. But I got over 100 books. Prophet Muhammad only got one. I got over 100, and this a motion for your emancipation from the debt that I saw you incurring illegally. So then I paid your debt with the value of my truth. Now I'm giving you my truth so you can have divine value. Now you saying I'm not Allah? Well then who am I? But anyway, and okay, so the book, as clarification for all things, as guidance and mercy and good tidings for the Muslims. See, well, so why am I being denied when I've done the same thing that the Prophet Muhammad did, but this is completion. See, this is saying that you don't have to do nothing else to the devil. I've done everything to him. It's nothing else you can do to him that I haven't already done. Now, the only thing you can do is make yourself in my image, a righteous man or woman. See, because righteousness has no gender. You can be a good woman and you can be a good man. It's up to you. See, so there's no gender bias in being a good person. Okay, now, all right, now I'm gonna go to get Genesis to corroborate what I'm saying here, but man, this thing long here. But it's Genesis 49, the King James Version of the Bible Hub edition, and I'm just gonna read it if I can. I'll probably stop. But anyway, of the Bible Hub edition of Genesis 43 verses 1 through 28, cause boy, we had a, man, okay. I don't want to go too far. They say y'all don't listen to him. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days. Gather yourselves together and hear, ye sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel your father. Reuben, thy are my firstborn, my might, and the beginning of my strength, the excellence of dignity, and the excellence of power. Unstable as water, thou shalt not excel, because thou wentest up to thy father's bed, then defileth thou it. He went up to my couch. Simon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitation. O my soul, come not thou into their secret, until their assembly. Mine honor, be not thou united. For in thy anger they slowed a man, and in thy self-will they dig down a wall inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, as well as on October 17th in 2023 at 8:02 in the morning. Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. I would divide them in Jacob, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and scatter them in Israel in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. Judea, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judea is a lion's whelp from the prey, my son. Thou art gone up. He stooped down. He clutched as a lion, couched as a lion, and as an old lion. Who shall rouse him up? Who shall rouse him up? Excuse me. Who shall rouse him up? In the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. The scepter, wait a minute, damn, scepter, let me see, is that damn, hold on, oh, excuse me. I gotta remember y'all with me. Scepter, that's what I'm thinking.
Scepter.
Yeah, scepter. A staff or a baton borne by a sovereign as an emblem of authority. So that's like the you know, your, let me see. See, an emblem is a picture with a motto or set of verses intended as a moral lesson. So it's an emblem, but it's like, well, we wear medallions and all that, but that's like a crest. But it's saying that you are who you are. So you walk with a staff. It's like you the leader or whatever. So I'm walking with the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964 as a scepter. See, like that's what I'm using. And shall not depart from Judea, nor a lawgiver from between his feet. Nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come, inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. See, I am the lawgiver for whom gave the law. Now that's going to depart Judea from the scepter. See, so that means that the Florida, see, that's when John 1 said, see, that's when he prophesied what I would look like, when he said that in the beginning was the Word and the Word was with God. See, that's what I look like now. So if I fit that description inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, which is the same place that Jesus was established in the judgment hall. then how could anybody else fulfill John 1 in a church, a temple, a synagogue, and a mosque when Jesus said he had never taught in a synagogue? He never taught in a mosque. He never taught in a temple. He said he never taught in your synagogue. So how did he teach in a church? See, so now, how can you be in that place and not in the judgment hall and your testimony be legal? But I guess it's to the eyes of the beholder. Okay, binding as foals unto the vine, and his ass's coat unto the choice vine. He washes his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. His eyes shall be red with wine, and his teeth white with milk. Zebulun, so that's Zebulun, shall dwell at the haven of the sea, and he shall be for a haven of ships, and his border shall be unto Zidon, Zidon, Zidon. Probably wrong, but it's on you. But I'm gonna spell it Zidon. So I'm probably wrong though. But hey, you know these names him. Okay, look at I ain't even gonna try this one. Issachar. I ain't gonna try. But look at is a strong ass crouching down between two burdens. But that's the truth now. Then what it says, Genesis 43, King James Version of the Bible Hub edition. Let's see, of 14, and it say Issachar is a strong ass crouching down between two burdens in the civil and criminal courthouses assembled in Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. But I ain't the ass, and I ain't crunching, so I'm not SS or whoever the hell he is. I'm me. So, man, see, I can't. But you come to my church, we gonna laugh. I ain't gonna be in there, but I've been laughed about this. Okay, listen. And he saw the rest was good, and the land that was pleasant, and bowed his shoulders to bear, and became a servant unto tribute. See, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, is when the church was supposed to give me tribute, right? I'm doing the work. Why not give me what I'm due? If you giving me all of this hell, why not give me peace on earth? You giving me hell on earth. When you gonna give me peace on earth? I deserve peace. I don't deserve the hell. But anyway, Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes of Israel inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on October 17 in 2023 at 8:10 in the morning. Because now I'm calling I'm calling Dan, and this says that he shall judge his people as one of the tribes of Israel. So where's Dan? Right? He supposed to be in court judging his people. But I'm doing it, right? And Dan shall be a serpent by the way, and an otter in the path. The biter biteth the horse heels, so that his rider shall fall backwards. So now, wouldn't that be Pastor Willie C. Bond? Now he biting at his heels. See, he can't come out of the church. he in there biting at his heels. Now all of you preachers is now Dan now biting at your heels, saying now you whoa, right? Because now you know you can't come into the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida after I defended my family and my business associates as the president of Forecasters Incorporated. So now, how can the state of Florida come in there without the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran snapping at their heels like Dan. Right? Huh? See, but because Dan was busy, he was in the Bible. But I was in the civil and criminal courthouses, and they were snapping at me like the magicians of Pharaoh snapped at the staff of Aaron, and then the Florida Constitution came and ate them up. And then that was on them horses, see? So now, why y'all can't see that? But because you don't see Dan, you don't want to see me doing it. But you black, and I did it for us, but you want to say, what? So you done sold me into slavery, but how did you free us? Okay, I have waited for thy salvation, O Lord. Gad, G-A-D. So let me see what the hell that is. Oh, excuse me. Okay, hold on. Gad. Make sure I'm saying it right.
Gad.
Yeah, see, Gad. A chisel or pointed iron or steel bar for loosening ore or rock. So okay, I'm gonna show you. When to make myself more valuable, I gave myself to knowledge, right? So I would work for free, but I would tell the person that I'm working for that I'm working for knowledge. So I learned how to cut grass. Now you think that it's a difference between cutting your grass and manicuring your grass. See, a professional lawn man, see, he showed me how I was burning my grass. He showed me how to go up. See, I was just doing it in my understanding, and it looked good to me. But once I actually saw that I was scapping the grass, see, now I became a better landscaper. So when I go back home, I'll be able to do what I learned. You understand? So that way I didn't allow the devil to manipulate my time. I used my time wisely to reveal the devil's manipulation of me. You see what I'm saying? So I learned how to put tile down better. I learned how to do drywall. So that's chiseling away at ignorance. See, the rock of ignorance, I chiseled away at it. See, so that's what Gad, let me see, okay, bam. Okay, so that's Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. See, so they look like they overcame me. But see, once you in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world find out the truth, then even in death, I'll be resurrected. See, I'll be brought back to take care of my family, but it'll only be monetary then, see, because then this book will have value. See, because then it'll be what it's supposed to be, guidance, right? But now it is now folly because you are folly, right? Because you believe that it's not. So therefore you think that it is not. But I know that it is what got me sitting here talking to you freely, right? But now eventually the devil gonna get tired of me educating you. So he gonna do what he always do, get rid of his enemy. But see, you can't kill the truth. You can only kill the vessel. Always remember that. So don't be afraid of death, because I would rather be dead being true and be raised back as truth than to die as a liar. Because when you resurrected, you're going to be resurrected as a liar. So then you're going to be nothing after that. See, once people realize you're a liar, after that, you will never be nothing else but a liar. But see, once people see that you telling the truth, you'll be more than you ever thought you was than you were. Because the truth gonna give you something that a liar could never get. And that's honor. See, valor, integrity. See, those what your truth is gonna give you. Honor. And can't no man take that from you. No woman can't take your honor. See, you give that up. See? But anyway, out of Asher his bread shall be fat, and he shall yield royal deities. Right? Naphtali. Naphtali. Because I bet you that H is silent. so I would say nap and tell. Hey, maybe I'm wrong. Is a hen let loose. So as a hen is let loose. He giveth goodly words. And it didn't say godly, it say goodly words. Joseph is a fruitful bush. Let me see what the hell that is. Well, I mean, they got some, boy, he calling them some names, ain't he? Let me see. Wait. Okay, there it is. Everybody. Excuse me. Bow. Oh, it said B-A.
Bow.
Bow. It just say bow. B-A-U. But it's B-O-U-G-H. So I don't know. It said bow. A branch of a tree, especially a main branch. So I guess he the main branch. Joseph. And then even a fruitful bough by a well, whose branches run over the wall. The archers have sorely grieved him and shot at him and hated him. But his bow abode in strength, and the arms of his hands were made strong by the hands of the mighty God of Jacob. Those tents is the shepherd, the stone of Israel, even by the God of their father who shall help thee, and by the Almighty who shall bless thee with blessings of heaven above, blessings of the deep that lieth under, blessings of the beasts and of the womb. The blessings of thy father have prevailed above the blessings of thy progenitors. So let me see, progenitors. Damn, let me see. Now I probably messed that up too. Okay, let me see.
Progenitor.
I was right. So, hey, what they say, a broke clock right twice a day. Okay. Oh, let me stop. Okay, so it's the ancestor in the line, or ancestor in the direct line, a biologically ancestral form, biologically ancestral form. So that's a progenitor. I shot at it, but made it. Okay. Let me stop. Come on, Thomas, stop. Okay. Upon the utmost bound of the everlasting hills, they shall be on the head of Joseph, and on the crown of the head of him that was separated from his brethren. See, so now I was separated from my brethren. That's why they thought I was crazy. They put me in a mental hospital. So now but I'm inside of the civil and criminal courthouses going through it with the devil. But my brothers, them out here, I don't know what they doing, right? But after 15 years, they don't see. Come on, man. So when did you not see? But I saw you, though, wielding power that's not yours. Because I was telling them, I'm like, look, man, you think I don't know who I am? But you think I don't see that you different than you was? And now you got power you didn't have? But why you using my power in a state that I'm not in? I'm not in the dark world. I'm not in the underworld. See, that's why I'm inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, saying that I've lived my life in the light. I don't live in the dark. I don't live in the shadows. See, I'm saying that everything everybody saw is everything was. It was no me subsidizing my income with any illegality. Everything I did was legal. That's why I'm telling them. I'm saying, so how did you help me in illegally and you in the underworld? See, I'm not in the underworld. See, you in the underworld. I'm above ground. I'm in the light of the day. I don't operate at night. I sleep at night. See, when I would sleep at 9 o'clock, you ask my wife, the whole house would sleep. They used to laugh at us. Like, man, don't call them after 10 o'clock. They sleep. And not they say they sleep. They already know we was already sleep. So that means we was in the bed before 10. I'm telling you, by 9:30, we were gone. Everybody sleep. But okay, now, and Benjamin shall raven as a wolf. In the morning he shall devour the prey, and at night he shall divide the spoils. See, so that's Benjamin. See, he operate at night. I don't operate at night. See, and all these are the 12 tribes of Israel. And this is it, that their father spake unto them and blessed them, everyone according to his blessing, he blessed them. See, but now, that's him. But what about me inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida? See, I'm judging Jacob before he changed his name to Israel. And I'm saying, because you starved your brother, you had no rights. Because what God would starve his brother and be a man of God? If he won't take care of his own blood, how would he take care of those he inherited?